everyone. Welcome back to Halo Halo Conversations. I'm Myra.
And I'm Maureen.
If you're new here, we're two Filipino sisters who somehow turn every conversation into a story.
And if you've been here since episode 1, welcome back. We're so glad you're here.
Okay, so today we're talking about all those classic things Filipino moms used to say growing up.
The ones we rolled our eyes at as kids.
And somehow now we're saying the same exact things to our own children.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay, so the first segment is finish the Filipino mom sentence. So I'm going to start the sentence and you, ate, try to finish it.
Okay.
Money doesn't
grow on trees.
Okay. Because
I said so.
Wait until
I get home.
Change that one. No, change that. I think it's wait until you guys get older, right? Like I feel like that's the quote usually. Not like when daddy gets home, because you know, like when we fight with her, it's like wait until you guys grow up. Like malalaman niyo yun when you guys are older or something like that, right?
Oh, I see what you mean. Like
I know, like we can make this in Tagalog how mommy would say it, but I think that's what the wait until is not until your dad gets home, because you know it's usually it will be with kids being scared with their dad, but
right.
We're not. She never use our dad as a reason to get scared.
No,
right?
because
so,
she's the military. She's the scared one.
But I think it's
we should show a picture. We should show a picture of this scary one.
Don't forget to
text me.
She never says that.
Yeah, she does. She doesn't say it, but she expects us to let her know where, you know, like when we get somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't.
I think she would say, don't forget to be respectful to your elderlies. She would say in Tagalog, like, marunong kayong maging respectful. I don't know how to say that.
What? No.
You know, learn to be respectful to your elderlies. Something like that. She used to say that.
Really? I don't remember that.
You know, because like if Ryan and Richie would sometimes like make fun.
Magbigay respeto kayo sa mga matatanda, like that?
Yep. Give respect to the elderly.
Okay.
There's one here that she definitely says.
Okay, what?
Basically, moms used to say that, let's say, oh, but but Pia has a cell phone, a new cell phone. I want to get one too. And then they would say, oh, if Pia jumps off a cliff, you would? Like, it's so annoying. Right? That's what they would say something like that. You know?
Yeah, they would. I think a lot of the Filipino parents would say that, like, oh, kung tatalon sila sa bangil, yun nga, kung tatalon sila sa bangil, gagawin mo rin?
Yeah, it's so annoying. And then Nana used to say, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah.
The adults used to say that because they're always saying that, think of who you're being friends with, because if you become friends with the wrong people, you know, you're going to be associated with those wrong people, basically.
Right.
Which was an annoying saying that the adults used to say. I hated that.
Yeah, but you know what? It makes sense though, because like with our own kids, we don't want them hanging around the wrong people. So.
Yeah, that's true. All right. The last one. Bahala.
Bahala ka sa buhay mo.
Yeah, she's definitely angry at that point already.
Oh yeah, but like translate that. How would you say that? How would you translate that in English? Bahala ka sa buhay mo.
Like, do whatever you want.
Yeah, tama.
But then in an angry tone.
Oh yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean do whatever you want. It still means the underlying meaning is you better not do what you want.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I say that to my kids. Actually, yeah. Not necessarily, but like, pala kayo, you know.
What? So why do you say that?
When they don't listen. Like,
so let's
say, for example, it's time to eat. Oh, but I'm still full. But then because I saw them eating junk food, I was like, okay, bahala kayo. Starve, you know, I'm going to eat now. Because you guys ate your damn junk food before eating when I already told you don't eat that because dinner's coming up.
Oh, so who allowed that junk food eating?
No, it's just them because it's summertime right now. So they just think, oh, let me snack on this and let me snack on that. Kids,
True.
they're always hungry for some reason.
Yes.
Okay, so we know these are Filipino mom quotes, but I have a feeling every culture has their own version.
Yeah, so tell us in the comments, what's one thing your mom always said growing up? We want to know if this is universal. I feel like it is. Like,
we'd love to
I
hear
feel like
it.
it is. Yes.
Mhm.
So
Definitely.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so we're moving on to the second segment, which is rapid fire. So this is a Filipino Mom Survival Guide. I'm going to throw out the sayings, like what adults used to say about these things, and then say the first thing that comes to your mind when it comes to what's the translation of that. Money doesn't grow on trees. What does that underlying reason why they say that?
Because they don't want to pay for, because they don't want to pay for whatever you're asking for. You little spoiled kid.
I know. Okay. Close the lights. When it's really turn off the lights, but Filipinos say, close the lights.
Yeah. That means that they're trying to conserve energy, so they want you to turn off the lights. Not close the light.
Exactly. I'm skipping the close the refrigerator. We don't really say that, right? I mean, they don't. Our parents never said that to us, right? Did they? I think it's more with the boy. Well, so
like I say it to my kids because sometimes they like leave the door open, and I'm like, close that.
No, to me, what this makes me imagine this is when boys or when they're bored, they're like, "What is there to eat?" And then they stand there, acting like something changed from the morning when they checked out what was in the fridge. And so I'm like, "What are you doing?" So,
why does Alex do that?
Alex does that.
Oh, so it's a boy thing.
I'm hungry. Like, what is there to eat?
I don't think it's a boy thing. Like the hungry kids. I think the number twos are always hungry.
No.
You were about to agree until you remembered you were also a number two.
I feel like the number threes, like Ryan.
Yeah. He's got such a tarnished name in this damn podcast.
That's bad. Okay, so
when is he going to be able to defend himself?
I know. Someday, Ryan, someday.
Someday.
All right, next. We'll buy it when it's on sale. Oh, our mom says this all the time.
Oh, yeah. Meaning they can't afford it right now. It's too expensive.
Or you're never going to get it.
No, by the time that you want it, you're already moved on to the next thing that you want.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Use it until it's broken.
Dang.
They don't really say it like that. What she says is, okay pa to. Meaning like, I don't want to buy a new one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, like for us, when we talk about cars, we're driving it until the wheels fall off. So, because things are expensive. So,
So second round, did you eat? I think we covered this a lot of times when moms or adults usually say that. Did you eat?
It's just a way for them to show their loves.
Okay. Eat more. Kain pa. We also cover this. Keep eating until you get branded as, you're getting chubby.
Yeah. 18 years of feeding, and then you'd be the first one to call them tabachoy.
Oh my God.
Like my Netflix documentary.
Don't leave until you eat. They don't really say that, but it's like kain pa.
No, they'll say, kumain ka muna before you leave.
Before you leave.
Kumain ka muna. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. It's always about food, like.
Yes.
And then the last one is finish your rice.
Oh,
there's a lot of hungry kids.
Yes, every bit of it. Like if you even leave one small piece of rice, like they're gonna be they're gonna be mad.
When they say, they're like, there's a lot of hungry kids in Africa.
Yeah. Or maraming nagugutom sa lansangan. They'll say there's a lot of kids starving in the streets. But okay, tell what our mom did. Like that only applies to us. But if it was Ryan who can't finish his food, what does our mom do?
I mean, like, granted,
do you remember?
He was like, I think 7 years old at that time, right? Or younger?
A little bit younger, yeah.
So
probably like 4.
Were we in Saudi Arabia at that time too?
Yes. Okay, what's your memory of that?
So what I remember is it was dinner time. We're all eating together. But Ryan, of course, at that time cannot finish his food. Now, if you ask him, he'll finish his food and Junior's food.
and his wife's food.
Yeah, his wife's food. But that's a different story. So when he was 4 years old, it was hard for him to finish his meal because all he wants to do is go and play already. Like, you know, a typical kid, right?
Right.
And so to all of us, they said, you cannot leave this table until every bit of rice is finished. And then you have to like move your fork and spoon to the side to show that you're done or whatever, right? So anyway, I was done. Ate was done, but we're watching Ryan because we want to know if this is really going to happen. You can't leave that chair until you're done eating your food. But he's crying. He doesn't want to. I'm full. Whatever. That's how I remember.
Of course, he's crying. Yeah.
And guess what? As soon as Daddy was gone, our mom took it and ate it.
No, she didn't. She didn't eat it.
What did she do?
She was like trying to look on the side to see where our dad was at, and then she would she put it in the dog plate. There was like a community dog because remember we lived in this it's kind of like an apartment complex. All of the Filipinos lived in this little complex, and so it was a shared space, and so they had like a shared pet, I guess. I just remember
I don't remember. I thought she was eating it.
No, she didn't eat it. She didn't eat it. I remember she put it either in the trash or where the dog's plate or something like that. But definitely he didn't eat it and he was able to get off the table.
Yeah, because he was crying for like a good 10 minutes already, and so she doesn't want to just sit there. I think that Daddy knew that if I walk away, that food's going to disappear no matter what. So I think that gave her the chance to just make it disappear. The things that the parents would do, I guess. Anyway. That's a little bit story time.
Another tidbit that our kids will learn
about
on a new episode. Yeah, and you can't even defend yourself. Oh,
we should have a tally though. That's so funny. Like Ryan story, ding, or something.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on to the next round. Don't go outside with wet hair. I don't think it's because don't go.
They never said that.
No, don't go to bed. Isn't it? Don't go to bed with wet hair. That's better. That's for health purposes, right?
Well, I know they say like, let's say like right now it's hot. You're playing outside in the summer, and then you come in and you're all sweaty and you want to take a shower already, right?
Oh,
what do they say? Why?
They say wait first because you're gonna get pneumonia or something.
No,
right?
They didn't say pneumonia. It's like pasma. Like you're gonna get. I don't know the translation of that in English.
Arthritis?
Yeah, something like that.
But old people get arthritis, so
we have to look up what's the translation of pasma. But you it's like mapapasma ka or something.
Yeah,
I don't think it's pneumonia.
Okay. That's the wet hair thing, right?
But like when it's cold, when it's cold, remember they're like, put on a jacket, manonomonya ka.
Yeah. Oh my God. The things they say.
Yeah.
Take your vitamins. Yeah, they always say this.
Yeah, they did. So remember whenever we were kids, they like those Flintstones chewables. And
I remember those.
Yeah. And so even though like we didn't really like the chalky feel of it, we would still eat it because the characters look so cute. But that was kind of like their reminder to make sure you take your vitamins.
Yeah. Something fun.
Yes.
When you were younger.
Yeah.
Okay. Rest after you eat. This goes especially like if you're going to go swimming, right?
Oh,
like
yes.
I
still say that to my
kids.
Yeah. Like you're not supposed to go swimming 30 minutes until after you eat or something like that.
Right. Don't go swimming right after eating. Like kind of get around, like take a break.
Yes.
Which I don't know what the whole thing about it is. What was their reasoning behind?
I don't know either.
They just make up their own thing. Okay. This is the next round. No boyfriend until you finish school. They always say that. It's like, finish school. I think that's not a Filipino thing. I think it's an Asian thing.
Yeah, they don't want you to have a boyfriend until after you graduate college. But then as soon as you graduate college, it's like, oh, when are you going to get married and have kids already?
I know. It's like, make up your mind. Okay. And then,
it's like, you know that before that can happen, I got to have a boyfriend first. So,
ingat.
Yes. So basically like take care. Yeah. Basically translation would probably be like, oh, be safe, right? Mm-hmm. You would say like, drive home safely or get there, hope you get there safely.
I still say ingat to my kids, and actually Alyssa says that too. So
Oh.
So, yeah, I always say ingat to them, and then they kind of pick that up. So, which is good.
Oh, good.
It's funny. It's funny because the two little ones are learning a lot more about the Filipino stuff because of our podcast, which is good.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably one of the main reasons why I think it's such a good thing that we're doing this anyway, because we get to kind of continue on or like, share our culture with them, and then they get to remember it whenever they're older. They're like, oh yeah, I remember when my mom used to do this, or for me, I want my grandkids to be like, oh, my cool Lola had a podcast. Well, not Lola.
Yeah.
I don't want to be called Lola, but anyway, go ahead.
Grammy.
Oh, no.
Do whatever you want is something that was never said to us. Hell no.
Uh-huh. Well, I've said that to mine. Have you?
Do whatever you want?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I do. But they know I'm pissed already.
Yeah, but what does that really mean, though? What's the literal translation?
Meaning, like, you better not do what you just said you're going to do.
Right.
No, I say this. One day you'll understand, and Abby says that already.
Me too. I always say, you know what? When you have your own kid, you will find out. Like, you'll know. Which is true, though.
Yeah, which we knew too after we had a kid. So that one is like 100% true.
Yes.
You won't know until you are a parent, so.
That's right.
I said that to my kids. So yeah, so now it's your turn. Which Filipino mom quote still lives rent-free in your head? Or which one have you caught yourself saying to your own kids? Let us know in the comments below. We might feature some of your favorites in our future episodes.
Yes.
All right. So in your case, now that you're mom, out of all the mom quotes that we just mentioned, what was the first quote that like you actually say to your kids now that you understand now that you're a mom?
Obviously the safe one. So like ingat, like saying that because you just want to make sure that they're safe wherever they go, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
So the one thing that I understand now that I found annoying before was you won't understand until you become a parent. I hated it when I was younger because it's like, what can I possibly have done or said that made you say that? But then now I understand because my kids would say and do things that were like, you think it's easy being like an adult? Oh, okay. Wait till you're an adult. Yeah, it's annoying back then, but I understand why it was said before now.
Right.
And of course, the whole ingat is definitely something that I say to my kids now because it's just one word. It's a simple word, but it really matters to me that they make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
So it's important to me. Okay. So those are our quotes that we kind of make sense to us now as moms. Now, so yeah, what is one quote that you still refuse to believe? One of those made up ones. I mean, that's in my mind. That's what I was thinking.
I don't think I have any that I can think of that they said that was like totally like bogus. I would say. Do you?
I have something.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. What do you have?
It's don't go to sleep with wet hair because you're gonna be blind.
Oh yeah. Nana used to say that all the time.
I mean, it's not that it's gonna make you blind. Like I don't want to sleep with wet hair, but I don't think I agree with the quote that you're gonna get blind or whatever. But yeah.
Uh-huh.
But definitely dry your hair up before you sleep. I agree.
Yes.
But,
I still do that sometimes though.
What, you still sleep with wet hair? Yeah, no, sometimes that happens to me too because, especially on a hot summer like now, sometimes you just have to shower before going to bed and you can't help it with, well, you have longer hair than me, but it's hard.
Yeah, and
so that's why.
Like if you're tired, you're like, I just want to go to bed. We're not going to go blind. We already know that. We already tested it. I don't know if you knew this, but like, the thing that mommy said to the girls before was, don't swallow bubble gum because it's going to make you constipated or something like that.
Oh, I thought you don't swallow bubble gum because it gets stuck inside your belly forever. You can't digest it. I thought that's the reason why we can't swallow it.
I mean, yeah.
Urban myth still though, right? Like, I don't think it's real.
So like I remember, I don't know if you knew this story, but one of my girls, they had a problem going number 2 one time. Have you heard this story?
No, I didn't hear the story.
So they had problems with going number 2. And I don't know if it was because they swallowed gum, but essentially mommy tried to help them get their poop out. So she went and put on the yellow gloves
my
to
God.
try and like pick it out.
Ew.
And they're like, no.
That is just so graphic.
Hey, she was trying to be helpful.
Oh my God. So did they clear out their
I think
bowel
so,
movement?
but I think they did.
Oh my God.
But
Well,
that was a
maybe ask
core
one of your kids.
memory.
I know. Maybe ask one of your kids after them watching this. Like, drop it in the comments below
Well,
they're
she'll
great.
probably be embarrassed because she was like,
Oh,
I
it's
can't
just one
believe we talked
specific
about.
person.
Yes.
Oh, oh, she's gonna be mad. I know her already. Oh my God. Wow. What's one thing that mom said that you'll never say? Okay, that's probably the good way to end it. This segment.
See, the thing is, I've said this. I don't like that saying, you do this to us, like you're gonna pay for it when you have your own kid. I didn't like them saying that, but I think I've
Also,
said
then
that
that's
to my
one thing
kids
you.
too.
What you did? Oh, maybe out of anger.
Out of anger, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you did this to us. Like when you have your own kid. I mean, I used to hate it whenever they would say that, like they would do it worse to you. Do you remember that?
They
Yeah.
always say that.
I mean, like, I don't think I ever said like, yeah, I don't think I did. I said like, they will do it worse to you than what you're doing to me. I think I said, basically, it's going to come back to you. Like your kid is going to do the same thing. That's it. Not to the extent where they're like, they're going to do it worse to you, you know? So what about you?
I guess mine would be oh, you're getting fat. Our mom used to always talk about like that, about getting, all right, eat more, but then talk about getting fat or whatever. I don't want to, I want to feed people, but I don't want to say but you're getting fattier or whatever. So
well, maybe you don't say that to your kids, but somebody else in that house says it to your kids.
Yeah, definitely.
But at least you don't say it to them.
I mean, like, yeah, definitely the body shaming I try not to do. Because, it's hard because we're Asian, but I try not to.
If you're one of the A's, please comment in the comment down below if your mom is telling the truth or not.
Oh God. They're probably going to say I'm wrong, but.
Comment down below. When we came to America, we were just kind of expected to be the obedient kids. And I remember, I don't know if you remember this, Myra, they like to compare us to other kids. And they would say like, oh, these other kids, they're so good to their parents, blah, blah, blah. And their parents also worked abroad. And it just made us, and it just made us feel like crap because you're basically telling me I'm such a bad kid because I'm not being obedient like these other kids, while you're trying to be controlling of me. Do you not remember that?
Yeah. No, I remember them comparing to other kids.
Yeah, but then when we would say like, oh, well, their parents probably lived with them or they were in the same country as them. And they're like, no, they also worked abroad. So why is it like you guys aren't doing the same thing as these kids were? Do you not remember that?
Right. No, I mean, I don't know who they're comparing us to, but my point is that why do they always make it seem like we're bad kids? Just because we didn't want to follow, let's say, one thing that they said out of like 100. You know what I mean?
I mean, think about it. What's the worst thing that we've done? Just forged a school trip or snuck people in their house. I mean, what's the worst thing? We didn't do drugs.
Smoked. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one person did.
Well, yeah. And they couldn't control that anymore. Well, after a certain age, or they were high. He was taking it, whatever. But no, but
who's he?
You probably could guess already. No, but I think the whole talking back to them is like a bad thing.
Always.
And even us, and even us bringing up, other people's parents are not so mean, and then they get mad that we comparing them to those.
You're like, I'm doing to you what you're doing to me, and you don't like it. Bullshit flag.
Those were the days that we're parents now. So if our kids talk back like that, they're gonna be grounded. One more word from you, you're grounded.
But I mean, like,
our kids.
Yeah, but think about it though. Like, they did say that to us. Like, as long as you live under my roof. Which, have you ever said that to your kids?
Not yet. But yeah.
I mean, I know somebody in my house that has said that to the kids, but
it's either you or your husband, so I guess your husband said that.
But yeah, no, I didn't say that. No.
Drop it down in the comments if there's any quotes that your parents have said in the past that you would never say to your future kids. Or
current
quotes,
kids.
or current kids, yeah. Any quotes that your parents said in the past that you heard yourself saying now. Something like that, right?
I see. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so let's move on to CHISMIS Corner.
The CHISMIS Corner. Okay. This one's a good one. Have you seen this Lotto thing?
I
don't even know who it is.
I saw people talking about it, but I don't actually know what happened. So let me know. Tell me.
So Lotto is an American rapper or singer.
Okay.
And her actual name is Alyssa Michelle Stevens, but she is an Atlanta-based rapper / singer. So I don't think I've heard any of her songs, but let's just leave it at that. So Lotto, back in May, she had her first baby. And 21 Savage is a British rapper based in Atlanta, but he was born in London. Okay. So she had a baby by this 21 Savage. And basically, there's this post that's going around where she was pushing the stroller down a tarmac, for her brand new baby, trying to get on her private jet.
Fancy. All right. So very mom era expensive looking. Very expensive looking.
Very. So I think it was for a video, right?
Okay.
So most of the people loved it, but there was a guy that commented and said, no amount of money would get me to put a newborn on a plane. So, because even him as a grown man, struggles with his ears popping or making his ears pop, which is a valid concern, right? And babies, they can't control that. Especially when you're up in the air, you get so much pressure in your ear. I've never had that problem, but 2 of my family members, they always have issues with their ears not popping when they're flying. Yeah. So what do you think about that?
I mean, what I want to know is, did Lotto respond back to this negative comment? I'm curious.
Yeah. So apparently she answered back right away and said, good thing this isn't your kid, right?
Damn.
So, so apparently, the guy that commented that doubled down and said a comment about, her and this 21 Savage guy not being married.
No, he was just doing too much now at this point.
Yeah.
He should have just stopped.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of disrespectful. One, it's her baby, their baby. You didn't have to go down that road of, commenting about...
You're not even married and stuff like that. That's just... Is he Filipino? No.
A Filipino tita?
Yeah, that's just too wrong. I think that he should have stopped at him struggling as a grown man with his ears popping, but for you to hit below the belt and say, oh, well, you guys aren't married was 100% wrong, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was an unnecessary comment. And one, it's I get you were just commenting about you having an issue with your ears popping, but it's their baby. If you have your own baby, then don't take your baby on a plane, So.
Well, I still think that everybody's just opinionated. So for her to be showing that as a video or showing it off, her expectation probably is, getting a lot of likes, or, the baby's cute, or you're so rich, or whatever. But on top of that, you should expect those kind of negative comments. Everybody's just going to have something to say no matter what, regardless if you're just trying to show off your baby, but then they see something else to diss you about, just like what the guy did right after.
Imagine if they showed up to somebody's party, what some of the
Don't be talking about them after.
You don't want to generalize. Not all Filipinos do that. But I do think that the very old school Filipinos, they tend to do that.
Mm-hmm. I think they'll focus on but they're not married yet. That 100% they're going to be talking about that. But yeah,
absolutely.
Please tell her we're not alone. Have you ever gotten totally unsolicited parenting advice from a total stranger? We want the most ridiculous one. So drop it down in the comments below.
Agree. Bonus points if it came from someone who's never met your child in their life. Just like that guy.
Yeah. There's always those unsolicited comments anyway, no matter if you know them or not. As we wrap up this episode, even though we talk about the mom quotes being annoying and everything, we always appreciated how our parents said all those things because they care, right? It just, as a child, it just seemed like it was annoying at that time. But now that we're moms,
At that time?
I know. There's sometimes when it continues to be extra quotes or comments that's unnecessary now, but that's for another episode. So yeah, what's one thing that you now understand about what our mom used to say that you understand now, I guess?
I mean, I think we've talked about this before. I know we always complain about some of the things that she said or she's done, but we do understand that she means well and that she wasn't intentionally trying to hurt us. But there were some instances where we all say things out of anger, but even me that have that's argued with my kids out of anger. Like, I don't think I've ever said something like totally below the belt. So I think the one thing that I want to say is, we've talked about this before, where we're just trying to give them grace. They mean well. It's just sometimes we all receive it in different ways. And so like they may mean one thing, but then us as the child take it a different way. So we just have to understand their ultimate thing is because they want the best for you. So that's one of the things why they say what they say, is because they ultimately want the best thing for you. They don't want you to be hurt.
Yeah, I know you're going to pass it on to me. So it took a while for me to understand a lot of the things that our mom used to say to us. Even now as an adult, I think that there are moments when anger or annoyance come first before understanding the things that come out of her mouth. So the ultimate thing is she's our mom, and I think she just means well, even though, like you said, the way it comes out of her mouth is not the nicest or the way that you expect it to be, right?
Yes.
But I think bottom line is I know that she loves us and that she wants the best for us. So it took me until this age and in my 40s to kind of say that don't expect mom's words to be sweet all the time or whatever. That's not the first thing that comes out of her mouth. So one thing I could finally understand is all those things that we think were annoying before. I understand why she says it that way, because it's too ingrained for us now. And honestly, it helped me to be that kind of mom that I wouldn't say those certain things in that way, in the tone and like the certain wording that was said before. So I would want to say thank you to her for at least helping me not to be in that way to repeat the certain things that I wouldn't want to be said to me when I was younger. But it helped me to change that, I guess. So
yeah,
crazy. It's crazy. Mm-hmm.
You're right, though. I like that it's not so much that we didn't like her methods. Yes, we don't see eye to eye on that as far as her method, but I think the underlying message is that there is love underneath that.
Mm-hmm.
She means well. It's just her method is different from how we do it.
It's the method.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the method. And everybody's going to have their own way of raising their kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not one person's way is going to be better than the other. So there shouldn't be any judgments because, like we've said before, nobody gives you a parenting book, right? Nobody gives you a book on life either. So this is everybody's first life that they're living. And so we have to give grace to people. And like Myra said, we are thankful to her in spite of all of the things that we have seen that we don't like. And that's why we are the moms that we are today. I know a lot of moms or a lot of girls, they probably look up to their mom and they go, oh, I want to be like my mom one day. Right. But I'm not saying that we don't want to be like our mom one day. It's just we're saying that we want to give the same love to our kids, but just in a different way.
Yes. She shows it differently than us. And for us, we'd rather be more showy to our kids, right? The way that we want to show our love to them.
For our viewers, you tell us, right?
What's
the one line, word for word, if you can remember it, that your mom said to you that you finally understand? And that makes sense.
Okay, there you go.
We want to read all of them. Yes.
We want to hear it. So, yeah, so it's funny how the things that used to annoy us the most
are the things that we do now as moms and understand. Same things that we do now.
All right. So, yeah, so Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
If today's conversation reminded you of your sister, cousin, friend, or family member, share this episode with them. Whether you're far from your siblings or just need a little nostalgia and laughs, we hope that you feel a little bit closer to us and maybe even your own family.
Until next time, keep mixing life, laughter, and memories, Halo Halo style. See you next time on
Halo Halo Conversations. Bye.